Beautiful. All right, we are live on YouTube on the Wise Guys and Ties YouTube channel. This is exciting. I am super excited to be here with you folks. We're talking about thinking outside the bank as we do on Tuesdays at lunchtime and we do it Thursdays at lunchtime. And there's so many topics that we cover. And today I really have on my heart, I wanted to share with you something that that has been a labor of love for both myself and for my business partner, Ray Fleming. And you see it right here. Every time you watch this on this video, there's this little book here. This is a book that my business partner, Ray Fleming, and I wrote called Business Credit, the Entrepreneur's Playbook for Building Business Credit. And I'm super excited. And we're going to talk a little bit about this book today, because if you are a do-it-yourselfer, if you're somebody who's like, you know what, I don't need to have this whole program and I don't need to have all these advisors. If somebody could just write it down and succinctly and tell me step by step what to do, then I'll do it. There are a lot of books out there on business credit, folks, but this book, our book, which is different from everyone else's, is that we put inside this book 30 different underwriting guidelines for 30 different credit issuers, so that you can not only build your business credit, but you have the information that you need to do that. I thought it would be cool right here just to read some of the titles of the chapters that we have here. We got so much going on here, but we have Winning with Business Credit in chapter 1, and then chapter 2 we have the umpires of business credit, and then chapter 3 scoring business credit, chapter 4 which is strong business defense fundamentals. Chapter 5 would be getting business credit scouting reports. And then chapter 6 and chapter 7, which are really important because these are the chapters that contain the underwriting guidelines for the 30 different credit issuers I was telling you about. We have the first half of building business credit in chapter 6. And then in chapter 7, we have the second half of building business credit. Now in chapter 8, we have going into overtime with the bank. Chapter 9 is becoming a business funding champion. Oh my goodness, I love that one. And then chapter 10, special teams of credit and funding. Love that. I love all of this, of course. I'm biased because I wrote it. And then chapter 11, understanding personal credit fouls. Oh, such good stuff. I had a lot of fun writing this with you. But folks, each and every week we show people how to build their business credit, and we break it down step by step for folks. And one of the things that we just haven't really talked about enough is to let people know that this book really gives you a step-by-step guide to do that. I mean, you can use this book to get anywhere from $50,000 to $150,000 in lines of credit for your business. And this is a whole mix. There's some vendor credit, net 30 accounts in there. We also have store cards, revolving cards. We have a lot of fuel cards in here, a lot of gas cards. And then we also have high limit unsecured credit cards. We're talking about Visa, MasterCard type of cards. And this book contains the information on how to get that. But you got to set your business up legitimately, and you've got to make sure that you have your DUNS set up, and you've got to have Equifax and small business reporting all set up. And then you go through using your profile that you built, and you follow through this book, and you just follow step by step, and then you begin to build business credit. It is pretty powerful. Now, I thought I might show you where you can take a little preview of this book. Here, if I could just share my page. I'm going to take them real quick to Amazon. If I could, let me share my screen real quick. All right. There we are on YouTube. Go. Wonderful. Okay, so let's go to Amazon. Great place to go, of course, when you're in the mood for shopping for books. I hear they sell some other things there too, though.
Now, so today's a little bit different. Normally what we're doing is we're going over some type of strategy on building business credit. Now, if this is the first time you've ever come across us, and maybe you haven't even been to the YouTube channel yet, and you're just finding us in Zoom, over to the Wise Guys in Ties YouTube channel. So it's Wise Guys in Ties YouTube channel. And every single week when we have these step-by-step trainings on, okay, what you need to do with your business name, what do you need to do with your business address, what do you need to do with your business email address, how do you set up all these the right way? And every single week we go over something different. But we also have all those recorded for you, and those just stay up on YouTube. And so also on YouTube, you can find really an unlimited amount of resources on business finance, personal finance, real estate investing. So if you haven't been there yet, make sure you get over there to check that out.
Excellent. Now on your screen, you can see Business Credit, the Entrepreneur's Playbook for Building Business Credit, and it's $97. I'm telling you, it's expensive because 30 different credit issuers. What's that worth to you to be able to get $50,000 to $150,000 in lines of credit? That's packed into this book, and we show you how to get this. Now, of course, you can preview the book, right? You can go ahead and look at all the information that it's in there. Here, Chapter 1, Winning with Business Credit. So there's definitely a number of things that you can go ahead and take a look at here. I'm definitely excited about this option because we have so many people that we work with, but they also have a budget. And so when you work with the Wise Guys and Ties and you work with our financial team and you use our software, our loan officers, the financial advisors, business coaching with Ray Fleming and I, that can cost somebody anywhere from $2,500 to $5,000. And I mean, I still think that that's a great option for a lot of folks, especially when the results are we get you $50,000 in lines of credit in 6 to 12 months. But I do know that a lot of people are experiencing some hard economic times right now. And so we wanted to see how could we help the most people get the help that they need, and because they're running on such scarcity right now. There's scarcity of funds. So we need to take the scarcity of funds and turn it into an abundance of wealth.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was talking with Ray, and I was like, you know what, we haven't talked about our book in a while, because the book for $97 is our entire program just written down. There's no coaching, there's no computer program, there's no online real-time monitoring of all of your business credit, right? There's no loan officers helping you fill out applications. Right? That's what we do when we help folks, and we wrap our whole financial team around them when they sign up with us. However, if you just need the information and you're more of a do-it-yourselfer, then this book is definitely for you. Now, I definitely wanted to talk to you about more of what's in this book. I mean, I went over the chapters, but you're going to get a little bit of a history of business credit. Where did it come from, and who are all the major players involved? Because you've got to know who the umpires are, who's calling balls and strikes, right? I mean, we use a lot of sports analogies with building business credit, but it's so true. And then once you understand how to make your business legitimate, because there are so many things that you have to do, we break it down in about 10 different factors, but you've got to have a business name is so important. Not only is the business name important, but so is your business address, how you set up your entity. You know, you can't be a sole proprietor. You've got to actually take a step and become an actual entity, an LLC, an S Corp, C Corp, something like that of that nature. And then as you go through the book, you begin to see, oh, I need to do all of these different steps for legitimacy. I need to have a business phone number. I need to have a business email. I need to have business fax number. Or you go through and you realize all the different pieces that you need to have a legitimate business. And there's cost involved with that. And so when people are trying to think, how can I build business credit and how can I do this and save as much money as possible, this is where the power of this book. So if you're a do-it-yourselfer for the purpose of trying to save yourself some money, then this book is for you. Now, you have to, the whole point, or the whole way in which business credit is built, is you apply for business credit accounts, net 30, revolving store cards, fuel cards, and credit cards. And so you apply for these accounts. And to get to the point where you're applying for these accounts, you have to already set up your business legitimately, and you have to have established credit. You establish credit in the business world by paying your bills on time. So we start with a few easy net 30 accounts, make a few purchases, pay it off, and then bada boom, bada bing, you've got some established credit. It's not enough credit to go out and get you $50,000 in lines of credit or credit cards, but it's enough credit to move into getting some store cards. And then once you've got some store cards and fuel cards, then you can go get the high limit credit card. And so what this book does is it lays that all out for you. And I think the real secret that a lot of people don't understand is because they see, oh, I've got to make all these purchases and I don't have money to not only run my life, but also then make all these purchases for my business. And what I try to coach a lot of people about is how can you create synergy between what you're doing on the personal side and what you're doing on the business side. I mean, a lot of people, they see it as separate, and you do. I mean, in some respects, especially from an accounting perspective, you want to keep your business and your personal separated. But what a lot of people don't realize is that there are a lot of legitimate personal expenses that could be brought over into business expenses.
Mm.
And so what we do is, if we can find a way when we work with our clients to take the things that you need to purchase for your business and make that legitimate personal expenses that you can use, like cleaning supplies or toilet paper or gas for your car, right? We want to take these expenses and make sure that you were already going to spend the money anyway on the personal side, right? Because we all have cleaning supplies and we all need toilet paper, we all need gas in our car. I mean, I'm just naming a few things, a home repair, home improvement project that we have. We were going to spend money to do that anyway, but if we could spend that money through our business and make it a legitimate business expense, then what we're doing is we're creating what I called earlier, that synergy. So I'm not really spending any extra money on the business. What I'm doing is I'm taking money that I would have spent on my personal side and I'm being smart about it. And I'm finding, how can I turn my life into a tax write-off? How can I find ways to take the fact that I've got a car and write off my car? How can I take the fact that I need to fix up the yard in my house and turn that into a legitimate business expense? And these are the things that once you understand that, then building business credit becomes very easy, because then you just find all the things that you can purchase for through your business, but for your personal side, and at the same time get a tax write-off as well. Hey, we got some people who are chiming in here. Let's go ahead. From Kiona Glenn to all panelists, is it Kindle edition, the book? Where is the ebook? All you don't have it for rentals. So the book is a physical book, and it ships as a physical book. So you will actually get an actual paperback copy of the book. Digital form is on its way. It's still not complete, ready to go, but I think that is an excellent question. But Ray, are you ready to go on your side?
I think so.
Because there's something we wanted to share with you, because we do understand that.
Maybe go to the website and see.
I'm going there right now. I'm going there right now. So here's our website, folks, for those who've never been, wiseguysintties.com. You can learn everything you need to know about business credit, find out more about us. We have a great frequently asked questions. We have several articles that we've written. You can find out the pricing and everything that goes into our business credit package. We have events, like an event tonight. You want to tell them about tonight's event?
Oh, today is our real estate investing mastermind. If you click on the events, you'll see that we have 4 different events that take place each and every week. Usually, typically on Thursdays, we are talking about business credit and the building process of business credit, some in-depth step to that. On Tuesdays, we're more talking about either using business credit, personal credit, cash flow, or collateral into growing your lending. And so how can you actually go out and get lending with some of those tools that you already have? Also on Tuesday night, we talk about personal finances and getting out of debt through a credit banking strategy. So that's really powerful. You want to get plugged into that, and you can be either you'll get a little bit more benefit if you plug in through the Zoom webinar, but also we do broadcast these live onto YouTube, and they do stay recorded. Now tonight at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we will be live again on the YouTube Wise Guys and Ties YouTube channel.
Yes.
And in the Zoom webinar.
We did have a question, like, what was the name of our YouTube channel?
Oh, Wise Guys and Ties.
There it is.
You just have to search Wise, W-I-S-E, Guys, G-U-Y-S-I-N, Ties. Even though neither one of us are wearing ties. I mean, this is lunch right now.
It is so freaking hot outside today.
We'll get fancy for tonight. And
all right, I'll put on my
your monkey suit.
Yeah.
And so tonight we're doing real estate investing mastermind, and you're just gonna have to tune in and see some really good stuff on what we got lined up. So there'll be some training.
Oh, deal or no deal. That's very popular.
Deal or no deal, where really we analyze a real estate deal, and you kind of chime in and let us know if you think it's a deal or not.
Yeah, this is tonight. I really like our real estate investing mastermind. It is very popular. It's also very new. We've just been doing it now for about a month.
Yeah, very new.
So,
it's still we're tweaking it and we're making it better as we go.
Absolutely. All right. So, but then look, we have a tab here called books, and we have the business credit, the entrepreneur's playbook for building business credit. Look at this. We have a special 4th of July special, a special 4th of July special. It is very special, and I hope you feel special. Hey, folks, we understand that people are trying to get this done, and they're trying to get it done as inexpensively as possible. So from today through the end of 4th of July, the price of our book on our website is going to be $76. And that includes shipping, right?
Yeah, that's free shipping.
So that includes shipping. So $76, because 1776,
yep.
Right? Independence Day. We have our 4th of July special, and we want you, for any of you who are thinking, you know what, I want to get that book, I want to get started. Perfect. This is your opportunity to get the book at a great discounted price. Like what, $20 off, $21 off?
Well, we were selling the book originally. There's several folks that purchased this book for $250, and then at the start of everything that's kind of taken place, we decided to drop the prices and run it for $97. So kind of at the start of the whole shutdown, we had already slashed the price over 50% to $97. And now I figure, hey, it's still, people are, needing this more than ever. What's the absolute lowest that we could go to still cover costs? And you guys got to remember, we're giving away our entire $2,500 program in this book. This is everything step by step.
You can get approved for $50,000 or more in business credit without giving a personal guarantee. Now, you might have heard that before from some other folks who also write books on business credit, but this is not just another book on building business credit. This book is the definitive step-by-step guide to building real business credit fast. Included in this book are 30 business credit sources with specific underwriting guidelines. Do you need to know who actually reports and when, and what are the specific requirements to get approved? Where and how do you apply? Are you looking for starter net 30 vendor accounts, revolving store credit card accounts, fleet cards, and high limit cash credit cards? Your search is over. With this business credit playbook in your hands, you'll have the winning strategy for your business's success. Ooh,
nice.
Super excited, folks. This is great. This is a great opportunity. If we have a little bit of time here, we have about a few minutes right before the end. If anybody has any questions, we definitely want to answer any of those that you might have. But otherwise, folks, we want to give you every opportunity to go out there, get started, use the information contained in this book, and achieve financial freedom, achieve the success that you want, getting access to the liquidity that you need for your business. This is very powerful. So it looks like everybody is just stunned in amazement. So let's see here. Perfect. And I'm just looking through the chat. Everything looks good. You know, folks, I want to thank you so much for being here. We want you to be safe and enjoy your.
Hey, congratulations, Jessica. Jessica just took action in building her business credit. Congratulations,
All
Jessica.
right. Well, congratulations, Jessica. You're not going to be disappointed. This book.
You know, and since we're
Gonna change your
both
life.
here, I'm going to make sure that we both get a little message and we sign that copy for you.
Oh yeah, because you never know what my signature could be worth someday. You never know.
No, but it's, you know, only we won't even be together though until next Tuesday, probably. I don't know if we
Oh yeah, because it's a holiday weekend.
man, I'm not even sure what I'm doing.
Folks, but we want you to be safe this weekend. We want you to enjoy time with your family and friends, barbecuing, or just reflecting on the fact that even as crazy and messed up as things get, this is still the best place to live in the whole world. And we're grateful for our country. We're grateful for our freedoms. We're grateful, Jessica, that you pulled the trigger on going towards your financial independence. So this Independence Day, you could be just like Jessica and start your own financial independence and get the book with all the tips, the tools, the strategies to guide you from where you're at today, starting your business, to getting $50,000 in lines of credit in the next 6 to 12 months. So on behalf of myself, Joseph Smith, this is my business partner, Ray Fleming. We are the Wise Guys in Ties, and we say good night.
And we'll see you tonight.
Yeah, we'll see you
for
tonight.
Real Estate Investing Mastermind, and I guarantee you, we're gonna have some good training tonight. This is gonna be a good training.
Absolutely. Oh, Kiona just said, as a student, there are very little accounts for students. What do you recommend for new starters to build, which are some great business to use? Listen, in our book, in chapter 6, we talk about the first half of building business credit. We put in, just in that chapter, 15 starter vendors that you can get without needing a personal guarantee, without needing to use your social security number. And these are vendors that will give you access to $100, $250, $500 as an initial trade line to just get started. Once you build up at least 5 or 6 of those vendors, you're going to be able to move into round 2 and round 3 and round 4 and get more gas cards and more store cards and eventually get Visa and MasterCard. So the whole program is set up for people who are just starting, people who don't have a lot of money, and people who need to do this on a budget. So what I say to you is get the book, or continue to tune in every week on Thursdays and on Tuesdays. Make sure that you're plugging into not only the Real Estate Investing Mastermind, but on Tuesdays we talk about credit banking, and on Tuesdays and Thursdays at lunchtime we're always talking about how to get more funding for business on Tuesdays, and we're talking about building business credit on Thursdays. These are the resources that we can provide to you, obviously free of charge when we're right here on YouTube. But if you need more help and you need more resources, like the 30 different underwriting guidelines for all these different credit cards, how to apply and get approved automatically, and make sure that you get signed up, especially through the end of this week, through the 4th of July. Our book is now $76. Spirit of 76, folks. We want you to experience that for yourself. So again, on behalf of myself, Joseph Smith, and Ray Fleming, we are the Wise Guys in Ties. Good night and God bless.